graders, it's Mrs. Compton, and today we're going to talk about repeated addition or multiplication again, right? So last time we met, we counted by fours. Do you guys remember that? Let's count by fours again. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24, 28, 32, 36, 40. Okay, so, and then remember we kind of circled them together, 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, and so on. Okay, so I have a question for you guys about this. What does this represent? How many groups of 4 are inside of 40? How many groups of 4 are in 40? Let's see. That would be one group of 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Ooh, so this is 10 groups of 4. Okay, so 10 groups of 4 is 40. Now, today in our story, we are actually going to think about a number other than 4. But remember, ideas in math are always connected, so maybe knowing 4s could help you. So let's check out our story for today. We've got 3 groups of students are taking drum lessons. There are 8 students in each group. How many students are taking drum lessons? Okay, so let's stop and make sure we really have that picture in our head so I can't read it once and know it. So really stop and read twice, maybe even 3 times. 3 groups of students are taking drum lessons. Okay, there are 3 groups. There are 8 students in each group. Okay, how many students are taking drum lessons? Okay, all right, I think I get that now. All right, so one of the things that I love to do is model in mathematics. So modeling is basically like drawing my idea out or really helping myself see the idea that I'm thinking about. So I think I'm going to do that. So 3 groups of students, and there are 8 students in each group. Okay, so I'm going to draw 3 groups, and I'm going to put 8 in each group. So let's do that. So I think I'm just going to do a long bar model like this and split it into 3 groups like this. And then I think I'm just going to put 8 in each group. You could do that, or you could even draw it out. And we're trying to figure out how many students are taking drum lessons. Okay, so now we've got 8 and 8 and 8. 8 plus 8 plus 8. Now we have to figure out what that equals. Or we could say, well, 8 plus 8 plus 8 is 3 groups of 8. So we could write 3 groups of 8. So it's the same as multiplication. See how you can see 1, 2, 3 8s right there? And that's the number 3. 3 groups of 8. All right, so let's see. How might we solve this? Actually, I think I want to write my 8 plus 8 plus 8 and 3 groups of 8 over here because I just had a big idea. I had an idea related to our count by 4s. I bet some of you are saying 8s are made up of 2 4s. Did anybody think about that? So we had, you can't see. We had an 8 right here and an 8 right here. So 2 groups of 4 make 8. So maybe you even thought about it like that. And then you're like, well, I know how to count by 4s. We've been practicing. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So maybe you know that 3 groups of 8 is the same as 6 groups of 4. And you already know how to count 6 groups of 4 because we're learning it now. 4, 8, 12, 16, 20, 24. So that would equal 24. 24. All right, so maybe you're working on learning your 8s. And you could say 8. I don't know what comes next. Maybe you use the 4s to help you. 8. Skip 1. 16. Skip 1. 24. Maybe you realized you could do that. Any way you count it, it's going to be 24. Now, for those of you who get super savvy out there, I know some of you are out there thinking about 10s. These are already in 10s, right? You can check my work if you would like to. I'm not going to count them out one by one, but this is 30 right here. So maybe you're thinking about 3 groups of 10 is very closely related to 3 groups of 8 because you just have to pry off 2 off of each group. Let's see if I can get this done without dropping them. Woo! Okay, so now I've got 3 groups of 8. I'm going to turn them this way so we can see them. So maybe you were like, well, we just had to subtract off these guys. How much did we have to subtract off? We had to subtract off 2, 4, 6, right? So we took off those 6. So maybe you were even like, okay, I know 10 times 3 is 30 minus these 6 is 24. Whew. I don't know, kids. I'm sure you're doing something spectacular out there. Can you let me know what you're doing? I'd love to hear from you. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.